There's been a major reshuffle of the Victorian Cabinet, with the new Treasurer vowing to spend the summer poring over the state's books. Jaclyn Symes says she'll be a different Treasurer. As the Premier brushed aside suggestions, she demoted a key minister.
A new Cabinet class photo, and the reshuffle occurred quite literally for Minister Sonia Kilkenny, swapping the front row for her attorney predecessor Jaclyn Symes as the new Treasurer took her place alongside the Premier. The former bakery worker and lawyer signing on to become Treasurer.
Excited by the role. Of course, I'm so happy that Sonia and Vicky are taking on my existing portfolios. I will be a different Treasurer. I will bring a different perspective.
As the Premier took aim at opponents critical of two regional Victorian women at the helm.
At no point in Victoria's history has anyone raised any issue with two men holding the positions of Premier and Treasurer. At no point in Victoria's history has anyone raised any issue with those two men living in metropolitan Melbourne. No one's raised any issue that the Premier and Treasurer have been men from Melbourne.
She denied suggestions Ms Symes and other colleagues weren't her first picks.
I've got a team of people here who are going to work hard, incredibly hard, every single day with that firm focus on Victorian families.
The new Treasurer signalling she may change the government's financial approach amid skyrocketing debt.
I am excited about a new challenge. I like fixing things.
Well, that's an admission that Labor have stuffed the budget over the last 10 years, and Victorians are paying the price.
But the changes go wider.
The quite obvious demotion of Danny Pearson from the Cabinet.
Danny Pearson called forward for a new ministry.
I have skipped a page in my apologies.
Premier Allen denied it's a sidestep.
Danny Pearson is in the lead economic portfolio, which is backing in my priorities.
Harriet Shing inherits the suburban rail loop. Gabrielle Williams takes on transport infrastructure.
Danny Pearson is an inspiration to me on many fronts, and I'd love for a bit of his enthusiasm to rub off on me, Simon.
Other changes include Ben Carroll taking on the TAC and WorkSafe, Colin Brooks, Industry, Enver Erdogan, Gaming and Casino, and Vicky Ward, Emergency Services. The reshaped ministry means big change in the Labor government, but the new Cabinet will have at least 6 weeks to familiarise themselves with the new portfolios before State Parliament returns in February. And with instability within the Liberals as well, both parties have opted to play politics on the doorstep of Christmas, ahead of 2 state by-elections early next year, a federal poll soon after, and then the state election in November 2026.
They may have started with the A team, but it's gradually decreased and declined since then.
Simon Love, Sky News, Melbourne.